सुपर 30 इज अ गुड कोचिंग, बट अब सुपर 30 के मतलब बहुत ही नक्काल खुल गए हैं। कोई और सुपर 30 कहता है, कोई किसी को सुपर 30 कहता है, कोई अपने को सुपर 30 कहता है, पता नहीं। अब अच्छे होंगे, अगर फैकल्टी अच्छी है तो कोचिंग अच्छी है, खत्म बात। कोई भी कोचिंग चलती है फैकल्टी से और किसी से नहीं। आनंद कुमार फ्रॉम सुपर 30, ही यूज्ड टू बी माय इंस्पिरेशन। उसके बाद उनके अगेंस्ट काफी बातें उठी। जो भी इंसान अच्छे काम करता है उनके अगेंस्ट बातें उठती हैं, कितनी सच है कितनी झूठ है मुझको पता नहीं, तो मैं उस पर क्या कमेंट करूं। और मैं ये मानूंगा कि इसमें से कोई भी बात सच ना निकले और आनंद सर की वही इमेज रहे जो थी। क्योंकि जब मैंने चैनल स्टार्ट किया, जब मैंने पढ़ाना स्टार्ट किया, तो आनंद सर वाज माय इंस्पिरेशन। और वो जो काम कर रहे थे वो मेरी आज भी इंस्पिरेशन है। अगर ये सारी बातें सच होती है तो बहुत बुरी चीज है मेरे लिए भी और सबके लिए मिलकर। और अगर नहीं सच है तो डेफिनेटली आई एम ना मेरी इनसे पे अगेंस्ट हूं ना मैं उनके साथ हूं, बट वो मेरी इंस्पिरेशन थी।
Lägg startat. Koncept av det. Hello. Hello. Yeah, hi, Aditya.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Hello,
hi,
sir.
I can hear you. So where are you right now? In your home?
Sir, actually, I'm in the room, sir. I'm in my room.
No, I am asking the place
Sir, like I'm in Maharashtra, in my mother's
in
country.
Maharashtra. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Enjoying there.
Yeah, sir. Like since yesterday, I came yesterday only.
Yeah, okay then. So first, in previous class we studied about the differentiation, right?
Yes, sir.
So differentiation, in the sense we talked about, in physical sense, it is the slope of a graph, right? Between xy graph or yx, it can be anything. It just depending
Yes.
upon the coordinates, okay? So that slope dy by dx.
Yes, sir.
As I told before, it is the slope of a graph. And I told you to find how to find the slope or how to find the differentiation. Thus, if you want to directly
Yes,
find
sir.
the slope, the direct formula is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. And for some particular functions, n into a x to the power, for x power n formula, n into x to the power n minus 1. We studied some formulas, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. While solving problems, we will discuss the different set of these properties and all. But the main thing that you have to remember is this algebraic operations of this differentiation. That's it. Okay.
Yes,
Algebraic
sir.
operations
Yes, sir.
in the sense, if it is in addition, subtraction, what you will get. That is the main thing. That's it. And it's pretty simple. There is nothing to worry. And the differentiation.
Yes, sir.
Let us suppose if there are two functions, differentiation of f plus g. F is one function, g is one function. Okay. Just
Yes.
you will add differentiation of f plus differentiation of g directly. Okay. To make it simple,
Yes.
just let's take it as an example. If they ask what is the differentiation of x square plus x, okay. So here the function is y
Dx square
equals to,
plus dx.
yeah, it is dy by dx. Now we need to find the what is the differentiation of this, right?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Now,
Okay.
what is the differentiation of x square?
Dx square.
No, this is of the form x power n, right? N into x to the power n minus 1, right?
Oh, acha. Okay.
The
Like that you're
formula,
asking. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir. Yeah. 2x.
2x. So this is for x square, right? Now since it's a reason, so plus as it is.
Yes.
Now just you have to do differentiation of this function separately. That's it. That is 1. Because differentiation of x is 1, right? Because
Yes,
x
sir.
to the power 1, 1 into x to the power 1 minus 1, 1 into x power 0, 1 into 1, which is equal to 1. Okay. In the same way for subtraction.
Yes.
So just you have to differentiation of f minus differentiation of g. The same example, what if y is equals to x square minus x? You have to do dy by dx. What is the meaning of dy by dx? You are differentiating this, what is y? Y is this total function, right? You are
Yes, sir.
differentiating this total y with respect to x. Means here x is the variable. That is the meaning. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now what is the differentiation for this function? X square minus x. As I told before, you have to do the differentiation separately for this and separately for this. That's it.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So what
2x minus 1.
2x minus 1. That's it. Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Now the main concept comes over here because it's addition, subtraction. It's normal operations. Now when it comes to multiplication, in general, maximum cases you will get this in physics, but when you go to higher levels, you will get these types. So if it is, let us suppose u is one function,
So like in 12th and all it will come.
What? No, now only you will get in 11th only. In physics only also you will get.
Oh.
But it's just you have to find the differentiation of multiplication of the two functions. That's it.
Okay.
Differentiation of u. In general, it is u is one function, v is another function. Like this. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So the differentiation of this formula is, and in general, u dash v plus u v dash. You have to remember this dash is nothing but is also the representation of differentiation. Okay, means du
Yes.
by dx into v plus u into dv by dx. That is the thing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And maximum cases, this is the famous uv rule. So the differentiation of multiplication of two functions, uv is u dash v plus uv dash. So where you will get these type of functions is, let us suppose y is equals to x sine x. Okay. Here it is not addition, it is not subtract, it is multiplication of the two functions. X is one function, sine x is another function.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now it is, so you have to assume one thing as u, another function as v. So now directly we have what is dy by dx. Here x is the variable, x and x. You have to see that. So it is equals to, first write the formula u dash v plus u v dash. What is u dash? What is u over here? X. V is sin x, right? U dash means the differentiation of u. So what is the differentiation of x?
X is 1.
1. And v, that is sin x as it is. So into sin x. Because v is the sin x, right? Plus. Now u
Yes.
is x as it is. Now what is v? That is differentiation of sin x. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. Okay.
Yes.
Remember these two. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x.
Yes.
In general, if you derive all things also, you will get the same answer. Then also you have to remember only. Instead of all the derivation, just remember what is the differentiation of sin x is cos x. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. Okay. We will go on studying the different functions while solving the questions. And we will all make it one.
Yes, sir.
So all will compile it in one sheet directly. That we will do it afterwards. So now it is that 1 into
Yes.
sin x is sin x plus x cos x. So this is the differentiation of x sin x. Okay.
Yes.
This is the UV rule. Now, after the only one operation that is left out is division, right? Addition
Yes.
done, subtraction done, multiplication done. Now we have to divide the two functions. So differentiation of u by v. Here also the differentiation of u by v is same thing, u dash v. Instead of plus, you will get minus u v dash. V dash means, as I told before, the differentiation of v. Okay.
Yes.
Divided by v square. Okay. Now, as an example, we will do one question. Then we will directly proceed to the kinematics. So here they are asking if y is equals to sine x by x. Okay. They are asking
Yes.
what is dy by dx. We know the differentiation of sin x. We know differentiation of x, but we don't know the differentiation of sin x by x. There is no standard formula for sin x by x, correct?
Yes.
So that's why what we will do, sin x is one function and we are taking it as a u, and x is another function. We are taking it as v. Okay. U is sin x, v is x. Now just we have to write the formula. So u dash v
Yes.
minus uv dash by v square. These two are important. You have to remember because these are the standard formulas. Okay. So first, what is u dash? What is the differentiation of sin x?
Or sin x.
Yeah, sin x. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. Okay, remember. Well, let's take it as x squared instead of x. We'll make it common. No. So what is u dash? That is differentiation of sin x. Hello? Hello? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Suddenly you got stuck, I think.
Yeah, I think there's some connectivity issue with the server. Now it's so now we are in u by v form, right?
Yes, sir.
By v square. That is sin x by x square. Right. So what is dy by dx? So we are assuming sin x as u, x square as v, right?
Yes.
Now first formula u dash v minus uv dash by v square. What is u dash? Differentiation of sin x.
Yes, sir.
What is the differentiation of sin x?
Cos x.
Cos x into uv as it is, so x square minus u sin x as it is. What is v dash? Differentiation of x square is how much?
1. Sorry, 2x, 2x, 2x.
2x. So into 2x divided by x square, that is x square whole square, right?
Yes, sir.
Now just this
Sir,
is
then
done.
square.
Yeah, first tell me. This is x square cos x
Sir.
minus
Yes. Yeah.
2x sin x divided by x to the power 4. This is the answer. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. These are the different ways for doing the operations of differentiation. Then we will do with the different functions while doing quotients. No. So now we are in the kinematics, that is studying about linear motion. Okay.
Okay.
So linear motion. Linear motion means in one dimensional, remember. Okay. We are dealing the things with
Okay,
one
sir.
dimension. One dimension means either in x direction or in y direction. Okay.
Okay.
So now, I think you know what is the difference between a distance and a displacement, right?
Yes, sir.
So distance is a scalar quantity, displacement is a vector quantity. So from A to
Yes, sir.
B, wherever it may be, first path, second path, third path. So first path, second path, third path, all are distances, right? You can go in anywhere, all are
Yes, sir.
distances, but the displacement is only the second path, correct?
Yes, sir.
The displacement is nothing but the shortest path, right? the shortest path, or in general you
Yes.
can call that as a straight line distance. Straight line distance from A
Yes.
to B. That is the displacement. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Speed and velocity. Actually, what over here is, in this single direct 1D, right? You are studying about 4 quantities of motion. Okay. In general, what do you mean by kinematics that we are studying? What
Yes.
is kinematics? What is the actual meaning of kinematics? So in general, kine means motion. Okay.
Yes.
Matics means the measurement or the max which is related. It's called the measurements. Okay. So
Yes.
we are studying
Yes.
about the measurements or the quantities which is related to the motion. Okay. And in kinematics and in one dimensional, we will study about distance, displacement, and we know the difference between distance and displacement, correct? Next,
Yes.
we will study about the speed, velocity. We will study about the acceleration. Okay. These are the main topics
Yes.
that we will study in the total kinematics. And all are in one dimensional, right? And we know whether what is called the distance or displacement, correct? Now,
Right, sir.
let's deal with this speed or velocity. Speed is nothing but how much fast it is moving. That is the physical representation, right? So the formula for speed is total distance by total time, right? This is the formula for speed, correct?
Yes.
Now the formula for
Correct.
velocity, total displacement by total time as it is. Okay. This is the speed and this is velocity, correct?
Yes, sir.
That formulas that we are doing from the beginning.
Yes, sir.
And in this speed and velocity, we will study about 2 parts. First is the average speed and instantaneous speed. We will study what is this average and what is this instantaneous. In velocity also, average velocity, instantaneous velocity. Okay. These are the things that we will study in
Yes, sir.
kinematics. And we will do the problem. So now the second slide. So now we know what is the difference between speed and velocity.
Yes, sir.
Speed means total distance by, tell me what is that? Total time. In velocity,
Velocity is displacement by time.
now let us suppose one question. There is a car over here. Okay. Now it went 5 meters to the east. Okay. And again it returned 3 meters. So for traveling this 5 meters, it took 3 seconds. For traveling this 3 meters, it took 2 seconds. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now we have to calculate what is the speed of it and what is the velocity of it. What is the speed of the speed of this car? First write the formula.
Speed of the distance by time.
Total distance by total time. Tell me. What is the total distance traveled by the car?
Of 8 meters.
8 meters. Total time taken by the car?
By 5 seconds.
By 5
seconds.
So we'll get 8 by 5 seconds. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That is same as we'll get as 1.6 meters per second. Okay. Now calculate the velocity for it.
Velocity is
First
sir,
write the
velocity
formula.
is like displacement means shortest path.
Yeah, displacement means the shortest part. As I told, the second definition is straight line distance from initial point to final point. That's it. So this is the initial position, right? A. This is final position, means over here,
Yes.
right? The straight line distance.
Yes.
This is the displacement. What is this length?
2 meters.
2 meters. This is the displacement. So you have to take the displacement as 2 meters. What is the total time taken?
Time. Sir, time is sir 3 minus 1 second something. Sir, time how you can get, sir?
Is time depending upon path, or is thus time depends upon anything? Time goes on. It won't
No,
stop
sir.
for anything. It won't reverse for anything, right? It just goes on, right?
Yes. Yes.
So first it traveled 3 seconds. Again for coming back, it traveled 2 seconds. So total of 5 seconds. The same 5 seconds, right?
Yes, sir.
So the time is 5 seconds itself. There is no change in time. Remember one thing, time is independent of anything. That's it. It doesn't, if the time is going in, just you have to add it. You should not decrease it or you should not change it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here the total time taken is, first it went 5 meters, it took 3 seconds. Again for coming back, it took 2 seconds. That's why you have to add it. That's it. So 3 and 2, 5 seconds, same as it is. Now the answer is 2 by 5. That is 0.4, right? Meters per second. Okay.
Yes, sir.
For the same time, for the same distance traveled, speed is different, velocity is different. Can you see it, right? The distance is same, the time is same, but there is a speed is different, velocity is different. That is the difference between these two. Okay. And always the speed, it is greater than or equal to velocity. It can be equal to velocity, but it can't be greater than velocity, as we know, because always the distance is greater than or equal to displacement, right?
Yes, sir.
That's why the speed is always greater than or equal to velocity. It can't be less than velocity. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now after calculation, this is all calculation part. Now what do you understand by a velocity, the term velocity? I am asking. What do you understand by the
Velocity
term
is like
velocity?
like shortest path covered in short time.
Shortest path covered.
Like
Just go by definition. What is the definition or what is the formula for velocity?
displacement. So I told shortest path.
You're telling the shortest path and thing, that's not necessary. It is just as a speed itself, right? Just as speed, but instead of distance, you're taking displacement, right? I want in physical
Yes, sir.
interpretation, not based upon the formulas. Velocity means it's in how much fast it is moving. That is the meaning of velocity, right?
Yes. Oh, yes.
If it is 20 kilometers per hour, what is this? Means in 1 hour, it can cover 20 kilometers, right?
Yes, sir.
Means this is the speed itself. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Means
Yes.
how much fast the particle is moving. That is the velocity. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If velocity is constant, okay, but in general, we are considering velocity and speed as same because we are taking only the straight line distance, right? Because it is one dimensional.
Yes, sir.
One dimensional means it has to go in straight line. It should not go in planar like this. Okay. That's why you're considering the both as same,
Yes, sir.
speed and velocity, because here speed is equals to velocity because
Yes.
distance equals to displacement. That's why. Okay. So in general, velocity means
Yes, sir.
speed. That is how much fast the particle is moving. Okay. If velocity is
Yes, sir.
constant, what is the meaning of velocity is constant? Instead of velocity, if speed is constant, for
There is
simpler
no
terms,
change.
understanding. Speed is constant means there is no change in the speed. Means if you take at t equals to 1 second, the speed is 20 kilometers per hour. If you take at t equals to 10 hours, then also the speed is 20 kilometers per hour. Means there is no change in velocity, right?
Yes, sir.
No change in velocity means it is moving with same speed. Okay. Same speed means it is called as constant speed. Okay. Let's suppose this is 0, 1 hour, 2 hours. The speed of the particle is 10 kilometers per hour. Okay. What is the distance it traveled in 1 hour? 10. What is the distance it traveled in 2 hours? How much? 20 kilometers, right? 20 kilometers in 2 hours. What is the distance traveled from 1 hour to 2 hours? What is the distance traveled of this car from 1 hour to 2 hours? Like between this interval.
Yes, sir.
How much is it?
1
How
hour.
much it traveled? This also 10 kilometers, right?
Yes, sir. Because the same. Yes.
Means when it is a constant velocity, wherever you take, the velocity will be same. That is 10 kilometers
Yes, sir.
per hour. Okay.
Yes.
So means just see this, it is moving with a constant speed. Okay, means the speed is not increasing, not decreasing. It is always same, right?
Yes, sir.
So if it is same, so now we have to form a relation between the displacement and velocity. What is that velocity equal to in relation with displacement? We studied, right? S is a displacement, V is velocity, A is called acceleration. Now the relation between velocity and displacement. We studied about ds by dt, right? Hmm? We studied this. Instead of s, if you take x, dx by dt is the velocity, right? What is the change in displacement with respect
Yes,
to
sir.
time? That is the velocity. So ds by dt. I am taking s as a displacement. So now acceleration is dv by dt, correct?
Yes, sir.
Studied this. First differentiation of displacement gives velocity. The differentiation of velocity gives acceleration, correct?
Correct, sir.
Now, if velocity is constant, then what is acceleration? Or what will be the value of acceleration? If velocity is constant, then what will be the value of acceleration? Fast. What will be the value of this? If velocity is constant, then what will be the value of
Yes,
acceleration?
sir. Sir, acceleration would be like it will be also same, I think.
Okay, first write the formula. Acceleration is dv by dt, right? That is
Yes.
differentiation of the v, correct? So what is v over here?
Yes.
It is constant. Yes.
Yes.
What is the differentiation of constant?
Same only. Like zero.
Differentiation of a constant is zero. Means when the velocity is constant, acceleration is zero. Okay.
Sir,
What?
like that is what I told.
Yeah.
Nothing, sir.
So acceleration is zero. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, when you come to acceleration, what do you mean by an acceleration first? No, what do you understand? Or what do you think the acceleration is? So we thought that velocity is the speed, that is which is, it's nothing but the how much fast it is moving. Now, what do you think about this acceleration? What does this acceleration term mean?
Acceleration is same as speed or like
I think we know this car
I
and the
don't.
acceleration, right? No. We have this
Hello.
accelerator in the car, right?
Yes.
What is the main purpose of this accelerator?
Increasing speed.
Means to increase speed, right?
Yes, sir.
This is called acceleration. Acceleration means which is the physical quantity which can increase the speed. Okay, let us suppose if
Yes.
particle is moving with constant same speed, if you want to move it fast, means if you want to increase the speed, what you will do, you will push it, right?
Yes, sir.
Means you are accelerating the body. Accelerating the body means the speed of the particle increases. Okay, how it is meters
Yes,
per
sir.
second means for every second the speed changes. That is the meaning. Okay, means for every second it is increasing the
Yes.
speed of the car. That is the main purpose of accelerator, right? So accelerator means which is
Yes, sir.
the tool which is used for increasing the speed. Okay, increasing the speed means that is
Yes, sir.
change in speed, correct? So here we are,
Correct, sir.
the formula for acceleration is the change in speed with respect to time. Means in this particular time how much speed it changed, it gives the acceleration. Okay, there is a difference between speed and acceleration, right?
Yes.
Speed means
Yes.
it's just moving. We are calculating what is the speed of the particle when the particle is moving. But if you want to calculate the
Yes.
acceleration, then the speed should change. Whether it has to increase or decrease, it doesn't matter. The speed has to change. That's it. Okay. When the speed changes,
Yes, sir.
or when the speed increases or decreases, when it is increasing, it is called acceleration. When it decreases, it is called deceleration. That's it.
Deceleration. Deceleration.
Yeah,
Yes.
deceleration. Okay, means
Yes, sir.
the speed is decreasing. Speed when decreases when you hit the brake, right? That is called deceleration. Means the speed decreases, that is called deceleration. The speed increasing, acceleration. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so in general the acceleration is can be understood as the increase in speed or the change in speed. Okay, now after knowing what is acceleration, we have to measure it. And for measuring that acceleration, always we have to take the time constraint. Means how much it is changing with respect to the time. Okay, that is considered as a acceleration. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now in this also, if now after knowing the difference between this velocity and acceleration, now we can directly proceed with the formulas. And that too proceeding only with velocity, that is average velocity
Yes.
and instantaneous velocity. Okay,
Right, sir. Yes, sir.
average means you have to take for a large intervals. That is the meaning of average, right? You can't tell the value of each and particular everything. So we are taking average for a large part. Okay, or larger
Yes, sir.
time interval.
Yes, sir.
Means or the whole time interval. If you want
Right.
to represent any bigger quantities, you will represent in average forms, right? Now if you want to represent this instantaneous means at that particular instant. Okay,
Yes, sir.
at that particular instant what is the speed of the particle, or that is called as instantaneous velocity. Okay, and the formula for instantaneous velocity, we have instantaneous acceleration also. Same thing, average acceleration instantaneous acceleration. Instantaneous means at that particular instant. What is the acceleration of the body? Okay. Now let us suppose here we have to just take as an example. What is this? So average velocity. Average velocity, the
Yes, sir.
formula for average velocity.
Yes, sir.
It is same. It is nothing. What is the formula for velocity? x2 minus x1
Displacement.
by t2 minus, that is displacement is nothing but we are taking in vector notation. Okay. In
Okay.
displacement form. Let's suppose
Yes.
it is moving in this particle. This is x1, this is x2. From here to here it moved. So x2 minus x1, that is the total distance it traveled, right? We are taking x2
Yes,
minus x1 by t2 minus t1. Since it is,
Yes.
as we studied before, for larger quantities, we will take the normal difference, that is delta x by delta t. Okay.
Yes, sir.
See, these two are important. It is how much change in displacement with respect to the time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have instantaneous velocity. So here the change is very, very small. As I told before, instant means at that particular instant, right? So
Yes,
let us
sir.
suppose this is x1 over here. If you want at that particular instant itself, just you have to take a point just
Yes.
near to this as x2, right?
Yes, sir.
Then x2 minus x1 will be very, very, very small, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So as I told before, when the change is very small or near to zero, we have to take the difference as dx, correct?
Yes, sir.
So instantaneous velocity formula is dx by dt. Okay.
Yes.
That's why we studied about differentiation.
Okay,
because for finding any instantaneous velocity, we have to take the differentiation of displacement with respect to the time. Means here the
Yes.
t is the variable. Okay. Means
Okay, sir.
it will be t square plus t. So here the t is the variable, right? So x equal to t square
Yes,
plus
sir.
t. So x is the displacement. It is varying with respect to time. X equal to t square plus
Yes,
t.
sir.
If you want to find the velocity, just you have to differentiate it. That is dx by dt. Just you have to differentiate t square plus t. What is the differentiation of t square plus t?
2t plus 1.
2t plus 1. Right? So
Yes,
this
sir.
is the differentiation. After doing differentiation, we will get the velocity, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if in general they will ask what is the velocity at t equals to 2 seconds, means at t equal to 2 seconds what is the velocity, by giving this x. Then what
Divided by
we did,
2.
first we differentiated 2t plus 1, we got we have to substitute t equals to 2 in this. 2 into 2 plus 1, which equals to 5 meters per second. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
First you have to do the differentiation, you will get the velocity, then just substitute it
Yes.
at which particular point you want. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is instantaneous, means at that particular instant. There is a difference between average and instant. Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Now the same procedure for acceleration also, but many cases we have average velocity, instantaneous velocity in many problems. This is the concept we are studying.
Yes,
This
sir.
average acceleration, instantaneous acceleration. But always we want what is the speed of the particle, not what is the acceleration of the particle, right? That's why you have to study more
sir.
on the speed. Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
that's a question. This question is regarding the differentiation. What is the instantaneous velocity and instantaneous acceleration? What we will do, we will find all. So what is the first? Average velocity. Second one, average acceleration, average velocity, instantaneous velocity, average acceleration, instantaneous acceleration. For a particle, you have to find all of this. When the particle moved from t1 to from 0 seconds to t2, will take small 2 seconds. When the trajectory is nothing but the path, how it is following. When the trajectory is x equals to t square plus 2t, means it is following this path. Okay. Instantaneous velocity
Yes,
at t equals to 4 seconds, instantaneous acceleration at t equals to 4 seconds. Because instant means we need at particular value, right? At that particular time. That's why
yes,
when they give instantaneous means they have to tell at which particular point of second, at 4 seconds, at 4 seconds. Okay. No.
yes, sir.
We will calculate this. So all are very simple. So now, so what to do? Formula. Average velocity.
Average velocity. Formula is delta x by delta t.
Delta x by delta t. Delta x means x2 minus x1 by t2 minus t1, right? What is x2?
Yes, sir. X2. It is
what is the physical
sir,
interpretation
X2
of
is
x2? X2 is nothing but how much distance or displacement it traveled in t2 seconds, right?
yes, sir.
So now what if you want to calculate x2, you have to substitute time as t2. What is t2 over here? 2 seconds, right?
Yes, sir.
So in this path, substitute t as this is the x. If you want to means x at 2 seconds we need. That is
Sir, where
square plus 2 into 2. What?
No, nothing, sir. Nothing.
We need the displacement in 2 seconds, right? That's why you're substituting this x equal to t square plus t at t equals to 2. You will get what is the displacement in 2 seconds, right? That is the meaning of this
sir.
equation. So you will get 4 plus 6 as 10. This is the displacement it went in 2 seconds. Now what is t1?
Yes, sir.
T1 means displacement in 1 second, right?
Yes, sir.
So now what you will get? 1 square plus 2 into 1. We got 3. Okay, this is x2,
Yes.
this is x1, right?
Yes, sir.
That is 10 my, oh wait. What is t1?
Sir,
what is the t? What is the time of t1 when it started? 0, right?
0, 0.
Yeah, you have to take the t1 equals to 0. Because it's
Sir,
initial
I
time,
am
right?
asking for yeah, sir. When we had considered T2 as 2 seconds, we had taken na.
Yeah.
Sir, 2 square plus 2 into 2 is 8, sir.
Wait. You have to calculate like this. What is 2 square? Yeah, 2. Okay, it has 8.
Oh, acha, okay.
Yeah, same. 8 itself. It's not 10. It's 8 itself. Sorry, it's a calculation mistake. Huh. So here we have t equals to 0, right? T1.
Yes, sir.
So when it is 0, we will get the
Yes.
answer as just 2 itself. Why you get 2 or 0?
Yes.
It's 0 itself. Means at t equal to 0 second, it is at
Sir,
0th position. That is the meaning. Wait, here it is 2 into 0, not 2 into
yeah,
1.
correct.
So we
Okay,
have
sir.
got x2 as 8, x1 as 0, correct? Divided by t2 minus t1. Okay?
Yes, sir.
That is 8 by 2. We got 4 meters per second. This is average velocity. Next,
Yes, sir.
instantaneous velocity. First formula, dx by dt. This is the instantaneous velocity formula, right?
By D.
What?
Yes, sir. Right,
So
sir. Correct.
this is x equals to t square plus 2t. What is dx by dt? What is dx by dt? Do the differentiation.
So 2t plus 2.
Yeah, 2t plus 2. This is the
Plus
dx by
2.
dt. Yeah, plus 2
Yes.
itself. Now we need at t equals to 4 seconds, right?
Yeah.
So at t equals to 4.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Means we got 2t plus 2 at t equals to 4. Just substitute t equals to 4, you will get the instantaneous velocity. That is 2 into 4 plus 2, right?
Yes, sir.
You are substituting t as 4 in the dx by dt.
Right, sir.
Because this is the velocity, right? V at t equals to 4. So it is
Yes.
10 meters per second. Understood how to find the instantaneous velocity?
Yes, sir.
Instant means dx by dt. They have given x. If they gave directly v, then just we will substitute in it. But instead of v, they gave x. That's why we differentiated dx by dt. We got v. Then we are substituting the value of t as 4 seconds. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Now for average acceleration, it is v2 minus v1 by x t2 minus t1, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Now what is v2? Means
Correct.
velocity at t equals to 2 seconds, right? What is the value of it? How to get
Velocity at
t equals to 2 seconds? That is nothing but v2, right?
yes. Then it is 2 only.
How? What is the velocity at t equals to 2 seconds?
Acha. Oh, okay. Okay.
This is the velocity, right? 2t plus 2.
Yeah. Sorry.
Remember, once the equation is given for the whole question, it is the same. It won't change. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So this is x. V is 2t plus 2. Now we need the velocity at t equals to 2 seconds. Just we will substitute t equals to 2 in this. Then we got v2 as 2 into 2 plus 2. That is 6, right?
Yes, sir.
What is v1 at t equals to 0? Remember, right?
Yes, sir.
That is the initial velocity.
It is.
Otherwise, instead of v2 and v1,
It is 0.
you can remember this as v final minus v initial directly. Both are same. It is just as a notation. That's it.
Yes.
What is
Yes.
initial velocity VA? That is at t equals to 0, correct? That is
Yes.
2 into 0 plus 2. That is 2 meters per second. So 6 minus 2 by what is t2 minus t1? That is same 2 minus 0, right?
Yes, sir.
So we got 4 by 2 as 2 meters per. What is the unit for acceleration?
Acceleration, meter per second.
Acceleration. Velocity is meter per second. Acceleration is meter per second square. Okay.
Oh, okay.
The unit is important.
Yes, sir.
Now all questions are only one thing is left out. That is, what is instantaneous acceleration? How to find instantaneous acceleration? For that, at t equals to 4 seconds, means you have to just substitute t equals to 4. You will get the answer. But in which equation you will substitute as t equals to 4?
Yes, sir.
In which equation for getting acceleration? If you substitute t equals to 4 over here, you will get velocity. You won't get acceleration. If you substitute t equals to 4
Yes,
over here, you will get displacement. You won't get acceleration. Then how to find acceleration?
Yes, sir.
How? What is the formula for instantaneous acceleration?
Instantaneous acceleration.
Average is delta v by delta x, right?
Yes, sir.
Instant means for a small change. That is dv by dx. That's it. dv by dt, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
What is v we got? See in the solution.
Oh,
What is v we got? We calculated 2t plus 2. It came, right? We calculated it.
yes.
This is the v.
Yes, sir.
Now you have to do dv
V
by
is,
dt. That's it. Means
yes,
again
sir.
you're
I'm just finding the time.
2 times you're differentiating. That's it. With respect to displacement.
Yes.
So what is differentiation of 2t plus 2?
Differentiation of 2t plus 2 is 2t plus 2 is
Differentiate this separately, this separately. What differentiation of 2t?
2t is 2 only, and 2 is 0.
Differentiation of 2, 0. So it is 2. So instantaneous velocity dv by dt we got 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Now they are asking what is instantaneous velocity at t equals to 4 seconds. What it will be? There is no t to substitute. Then what to do?
We can.
What is the meaning of this? Acceleration is 2 meter per second square, right?
Yes.
Is there any variable in this?
No.
Acceleration is constant over here. Means if you
Yes.
take at any particular point of time, acceleration is 2 meter per second square. That's it.
Yes.
Not 0. It is constant.
Yes.
We got it. 2 meter per
Ah,
second
yeah,
square.
I got it. I got.
So it is whether it may be at 4 seconds, whether it may be at 20 seconds also. Acceleration is 2 meter per second square. That's it. Because the acceleration
Yes.
is constant. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That is the meaning of this.
Right.
Understood? So the instantaneous acceleration at t equals to 4 seconds is 2 meters per second square, because the acceleration we got is constant. Okay.
Yes, sir. Right.
So this is the way for finding this average velocity, instantaneous velocity, average acceleration, instantaneous acceleration when they gave in this graphical form. Okay, this one we can represent in graph directly. This is the normal in equation form, right?
Yes, sir.
So here we got, remember, this is the most important. Here the acceleration is constant, right?
Yes.
So acceleration constant is a special case because all we are dealing with variables. But here, when the acceleration is constant, then only we can apply the laws of motion. Remember this.
Sir,
Okay.
like now you are going to tell about graph also.
Okay. A graph we will do in our next class.
Yeah, like now, like I had one more. I have one more class, so I asked.
Yeah, no. Now the class is done. I'm just giving an introduction to the next class. That's it. The class is done.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the way for finding
Yes.
average instant for acceleration or velocity when the equation is given. When the graph is given, we will do it
Yes.
in the next class. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Then. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Yeah.